Daniel, I know he knows a lot, but he wants me to break it down in pieces, very little pieces, and then he can put it together. Okay, so everybody has their own. So you can start by greeting the group, which is hola, that's fine. Then you're going to start probably with your name, right? You want to say your name? Okay, ¿cómo se dice eso, por favor, alguien? Yeah, because she said my name is the same example that you had, right? Me llamo o mi nombre es, right? Oops. But you said me llamo. Shell, tell me if this is correct.
Chelsea. Yeah, S-E-A. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, Chelsea.
E-A.
Oh, E-A. Oh, como Chelsea, así.
Sí.
Chelsea. All right. All right.
Chelsea.
Uh-huh.
Oh, wow. I learned something. Yeah, you know, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Madame Chelsea.
Yes.
Thank you, everybody. Gracias.
Okay. So, no termina ahí. It doesn't stop there. So, something else. What do we say next?
Mucho gusto. ¿Qué nombre?
So he's saying you, nice to meet you. Mucho gusto. Okay? Yeah? That's what he's saying to you. And he's asking, where are you from? So you're going to tell us, where are you from?
I'm from China.
Okay, I'm from China.
Soy chino. China.
Soy de China. Soy de China.
That's easy to remember. That was soy. Soy sauce, right?
Sí.
¿Sí? Exacto. Sí. Okay. What else?
¿Eres de ciudad de Beijing?
Not from Beijing.
Let's try to do very general questions. The most easiest. ¿Cuántos años tienes? How old are you?
How old are you? Oh, that's a secret.
Ah, eso es un secreto.
Oh.
Okay? Eso es un secreto. There's always an answer in Spanish, okay? Not just because you don't want to confess, you cannot. You're always going to say something. Okay, ¿qué otra pregunta? What other thing we...
¿Qué te dedicas?
¿A qué te dedicas? The translation is, what do you dedicate yourself to? Because there's no such a translation in English. But the question is really, what do you do?
Oh, okay. So I run kindergartens in China. I run kindergartens.
In China?
Yeah.
¿Me puedes contratar? Can you hire me? Oh, my dream is the little Chinese babies. Oh, they're adorable. Son adorables. I will work for free. No. Oh, son tan bellos. I love them.
Yeah, 2 to 6 years old.
Oh,
Kids, yeah.
toddlers, the best.
Yeah.
Well, I still have energy. After 45, maybe I don't want the job. Yo aquí en Las Vegas quiero compartir. I want to share that here in Las Vegas, I work as a babysitter. The first 2.5 years that I was here. I mean, on top of everything else, I was a babysitter at nights and weekends. Y one of my jobs was to take care of triplets, Korean triplets. Yo, oh my God, I love that job. $8 la hora, all the way to Tivoli Village, but I was going so happy on Sundays para pasar todo el Sunday for $40. I don't care. Because I had those triplets and they were fantastic. Yes. Me encantan.
Su escuela es en inglés. Es en de idioma de inglés. Es en inglés.
Is your school in
Wait.
the school is in China?
Los niños aprenden en inglés o
Chino. Chino. Chino.
Are the kindergartens in here or in China?
No. Does the kids learn in English or in Chinese?
Oh, okay. So they learn in Chinese, but I also hired English teachers from America and England to teach them English.
To teach them English.
Yeah. So in my kindergarten, they will speak sometimes with American accents. Some of them speak
British accent. No, I want them even more. Okay. Bueno, pero vamos a traducir lo que ella hace, okay? Let's translate what she does. So she said she runs kindergartens in China. This, I run, there's no translation for that in Spanish, okay?
Ella es la jefe de escuela.
She could probably be the manager, the supervisor, the owner. So maybe we need to ask her more.
Yeah.
Okay, entonces, ¿cuál? Owner. What's the owner? Jefe is the boss. Dueña, right? Soy dueña de varios. We're just gonna say varios, some, okay? Kindergarten is kindergarten, okay? So es dueña de varios kindergarten, okay? En China. ¿Sí? A funny fact from Chinese that we do in Spanish, like a funny expression. When somebody's talking to you and you don't have a clue of what they're saying, we say, me estás hablando en chino. You're talking to me in Chinese. Because we have no clue, It can be about, last week you were talking about your IT and all that. That was Chinese for me, okay? If you talk to me about sports, what's going on right now in football, that's Chinese for me, from Mexican, okay? Me estás hablando en chino. I don't understand anything. But that's kind of like a joke, a local joke.
En inglés decimos in Greek.
In Greek? I've never heard it. Really? I've never heard it. So Greek, I guess, is our
That's Greek to me.
Oh, that's Greek to me?
We say it's talking to me in bird language.
In bird? So that's funny. So bird to Chinese and Greek to Americans and Chinese to Mexicans.
Yeah.
Okay, muy bien. Bueno, pues mucho gusto. Something else you want to share?
Tiene
Some-
mascotas.
Hmm?
¿Tiene mascotas?
Mascotas.
Tiene mascotas.
Do you have pets?
Not right now. Yeah, in China I have 2 dogs.
Not right now.
Not right now.
No ahora.
I would say no por ahora.
No for
En China,
Tiene dos.
Tengo dos.
tengo 2 perros, ¿no?
two dogs.
Dogs. 2 perros. Yes.
¿Cuándo sales a China?
When do you go out to China? ¿Cuándo visitas o cuándo viajas a China? ¿Cuándo sales?
No. I'm saying, when are you leaving for China?
Okay.
When I'm leaving.
That is correct. However, when we talk about this, like she's in a country. She's not in prison. ¿Cuándo sales? From, or she's not in the hospital. ¿Cuándo sales from the hospital? Or in a house or in a, like in a small place. So she's right now free and she can go to another country. So en ese caso ponemos cuando viajas, cuando visitas,
¿Cuándo retomas?
regresas.
Regresas.
Yes.
¿Cuándo regresas?
Return. When do you return to China?
Oh, so it's a long story.
Muy de time.
Long story.
Let's make it short.
So I've been here for almost 3 years. That's what I used to do in China, and here I'm working on my citizenship.
Ah,
So I sold that business already before I came here.
Okay.
ah.
And last week I just got my work permit, so I can work here now. Okay? It's a long story.
Felicidades. Okay, entonces everything goes in the past. It's not soy anymore. Era. Okay? Sorry, it just crashed. But the past, right? Era dueña de varios kindergarten en China. Okay? No por ahora en China tengo. She can keep the dogs still, right? We don't have to erase that. She's still from China, and then she's still keeping the secret. So we're just putting that. Era dueña.
Past tense.
Ajá. Okay. Yeah.
If I'm
Pregunta.
using era, it would be ero.
No.
Era.
No.
Okay.
Era. Era is for woman or male.
I was.
What was that?
Various means various.
Various.
In English is also various.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yes. But we use this more than what we use various in English.
Oh, I
You know?
see. Okay.
Some words they're not necessarily the same.
Yeah.
They don't have the same meaning, or in this context we wouldn't use it in English, but we use it in Spanish.
I see various.
Okay. All right. We terminamos con Chelsea. ¿Sí? What is your real name? ¿Cuál es tu nombre real?
Oh, my real name is Chao Chao.
Xiao Xiao. Oh,
Me encanta.
me encanta.
C-H-A-O. Chao Chao.
Xiao.
My Chinese name.
Ay, yo no puedo. Okay, me encanta el nombre. Xiao. Why don't you just keep Xiao Xiao?
Because a lot of I named myself Chelsea because it's easier for
Xiao
American
Xiao.
people to call. I believe.
Sí, Xiao Xiao no.
So you don't have to remember.
Xiao Xiao will be like bye bye, right? Bye bye constantly.
Yeah,
Okay.
there is a dog breed.
Yes.
Oh, ciao.
Xiao Xiao.
Yeah.
Okay, bueno. Ahora tu turno. Your turn to introduce yourself.
Me llamo Annie.
Annie?
Mhm.
Mhm.
Soy de Belize.
¿Eres de Belize? Wow.
No hablo español. Poquito.
Ajá. ¿Qué idioma se habla en Belize? What is the language in Belize?
I mean English. It's a form of English,
I
but
never even questioned myself about Belize.
a lot of people speak Spanish there, but it's not the main.
Okay, so and el inglés, is it more modified?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's
To
like,
what?
Like Jamaican. You know, it's English, but
Girl, washi washi. I learned that from Jamaicans that they live in Costa Rica in this region, and they call it washi washi.
washi washi.
Yes. Do you understand that washi washi? It's an English, but very difficult to understand because it's combination with Jamaican and some Spanish from Costa Rica. Yeah,
My husband is white, and he can't understand.
your English. Are you here for English or Spanish class? Muy bien.
You get both.
Yeah, you can both. I learn English.
Yo soy volleyball.
Okay. It is. What do you do in volleyball?
What do I do?
Mm-hmm.
Position? Where you
Like, but do you train? Do you
fun?
Huh?
Just for fun.
For fun?
Me.
Okay. Okay. Well, ¿mande? Es su pasatiempo, ¿no? Entonces, puede decirlo de diferentes maneras. Puede decir que a ella le gusta el voleibol o que su pasatiempo favorito es el voleibol, right? O como quieras mencionarlo. But if you want to say my hobby is to do volleyball, then es mi pasatiempo. Yeah, sí. It's, yeah. Mi pasatiempo. And then we always say favorito, right? Well, let's use it. Like my favorite hobby is, and then we need to add play volleyball. Jugar. Voleibol. Creo que va así.
Same as English.
¿Ah?
Same as English, right? Volleyball is.
Volleyball is volleyball.
Sí.
Voleibol es voleibol. Yes. Yes.
I think all I should know is SOS on secreto. Everybody asks me a question, I just give that answer.
Ah, yes. ¿Qué te gusta? Eso es un secreto. ¿Cómo te llamas? Eso es un secreto. Yeah. Good one. Ok, entonces tu pasatiempo favorito es jugar. Ok, to play volleyball. Ok. ¿Qué más? What else? Guillermo, tiene una pregunta para ti.
Mucho gusto, me llamo Guillermo. Yo tengo una pregunta. ¿De dónde, de qué ciudad eres? Yomopan.
What city you are from?
Belize City.
¿La ciudad de Belice?
También es Yomopan. Yomopan. Yo conozco algunas ciudades de Belice. Porque
Yo conozco.
yo conozco.
Ujú.
Sí, yo conozco. Porque soy de Los Ángeles y en Los Ángeles son muy gente
Hay mucha gente.
hay
There is, right?
hay mucha gente es Belice.
De Belize.
Acá.
So in LA there's a lot of Belize, people from Belize. Entonces en Los Ángeles hay mucha gente de Belize.
That's how he knows that there's a lot of other cities.
Mm.
Where he's from in LA.
I have. Okay.
But I didn't say anything. I was hoping somebody translate. I had. Yo tengo, yo tenía.
Yo conocí
Yes?
a una
Muchacha?
not Nina, little girl, but like a
Mu-
okay.
Muchacha, but yeah, but you kind of like
Muchacha.
muchacha. Muchacha is a young woman.
Yo conocí.
Conocí.
Yo conocí a una muchacha de Belmopan. De Belmopan.
Ok. Muy bien. ¿Algo más, Guillermo?
Y Stanley también es una ciudad. Stanley.
Okay.
O un pueblo. Stanley.
He's asking you about the city. I don't know what to answer.
Stanley.
She's listening.
En Belize.
No?
No sé, I was small.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So let's start there, ¿no? Entonces, so you are from Belize, but you came here very small?
Sí, 10
Cuando tenías 10 años.
años.
Okay. 10 years ago or when you were 10?
When I was 10.
Okay. Entonces ella vino de Belize a los Estados Unidos cuando ella tenía 10 años. Tal vez por eso ella no sabe las ciudades que tú comentas.
Y hay una gimnasta
Gimnasta.
que es de Belize, Simone Biles.
No sé quién es. Guillermo, tú tienes que ir a vivir a Belize. Tú sabes todo de Belize.
Simone Biles.
Una,
It's the Belize.
la que es estadounidense. The famous one.
Yes.
She's from Belize?
She's from, huh?
Su familia or ella?
Ella, Ana, sorry, ella,
Nací.
she, nací.
Nació en Belize. No, no sabía. Ella es muy famosa.
Ella es
Muy famosa. Okay, muy bien. Ellos, are they gonna introduce themselves too? ¿Sí? Do you want? And Chris, do you want to do it too? Do you want to introduce yourself to the class? And it can be just in English? Just so I know, you know. Chris, él está quedándose en mi casa. He's staying in my house. But so I forced him to come to my Spanish class, like everybody that I force. So he's just gonna introduce himself in maybe English.
Well, my name is Chris. I am originally from Bulgaria. I live in the Seattle area. Just kind of a fun little weekend trip down here.
Okay. Yeah, so este fin de semana pasado, this weekend, I met his mom, and now he's here with me. And then tomorrow he's going back to Seattle, ¿verdad? Okay.
Welcome.
¿Algo más? Something else?
I actually used to live here for about 5 years. So it's always fun to come back and visit.
I want to share a fun fact about your about the city and you dislike about Seattle. You don't like Seattle as much as you like Las Vegas.
Yeah, not a very popular opinion, but I do somewhat prefer Vegas over Seattle.
Right?
¿Por qué no es popular?
Lluvia.
Las Vegas es mejor que Seattle.
¿En serio? Bueno,
Mucha lluvia.
Bueno, sí. Is that the reason? The rain? The rain?
I used to live in Portland.
No, ¿por qué?
No, not really. More just still kind of figuring out. I'm still in school and that kind of stuff, so maybe in a couple of years.
Where do you live? What city?
Kirkland.
Kirkland. The owners of Costco. Yes, I learned that over there. I didn't go to Costco. I wanted to go just to see if it was different. But okay.
They're all kind of